All right, everybody. Hello. Welcome to today's video. Today we have Heather joining us on the channel. So thanks a lot for coming today, Heather. And welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much. My pleasure.
Awesome. So, and how long have you not drank for? How long have you not drank for now, Heather?
Yeah, it's around 3 months actually. So it was early April, and now we're getting towards the end of June. So yeah, about 3 months.
So the first question is, what was life like before you got started with the program?
I think I was a bit stuck in a rut with drinking wine every afternoon, which would cause me also to smoke cigarettes. And I didn't really know how to stop. I had stopped a couple of times before, but always in the back of my mind was, oh, maybe I'll be able to drink moderately one day. And as far as reasons, I think there was nothing really wrong, if you know what I mean. I had everything I needed and wanted. It wasn't like I was in trauma or anything. It was just I just somehow got into this really bad habit of drinking every afternoon. And then the next morning, the typical feeling really remorseful, and I think, I won't do that tonight. I'm not going to do that tonight. And then lo and behold, you do the same thing. Yeah, so that went on, I guess, probably 10 years, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, got it. And so how much were you drinking?
Mostly I'd drink a bottle of wine. And I think there was, I've drunk nearly all of it. Might as well finish the last bit. And usually I'd never start another one. Occasionally, rarely I might start another one, but really it was a bottle was my thing. Nearly every night. Yep.
Yeah, got it. And so, like things weren't crumbling away for you. You still have your business, your family are all good and all of that stuff. But where would you say the drinking was affecting you the most?
I think it did stop me going to things. Like I'd think, oh yeah, I'll go to that event, or I'll go to that party, or I'll go to that thing that I want to go to. But once I'd drunk half a bottle of wine, I thought, no, I'd rather stay home and keep drinking. So it did stop me going to things. Sometimes I couldn't drink because I couldn't drive. I had too much to drink, so I couldn't go. I think sometimes I use that as an excuse to not go to things. I missed a couple of things that I shouldn't have. But the worst thing, I think, was you kind of lose the whole night. The whole night's just wasted. And also the next day, I didn't really get hangovers, but there was all this remorse in the morning. Oh, yeah, and then smoking as well, which was insane. Yeah.
Yeah, got it. Awesome. Then so what have you done to try to stop drinking in the past? What are the things you tried? Because I know you tried quite a few things.
Yeah, well, I did go to different programs in hospitals, and I tried some medication, and I tried a retreat. And every time I thought, this is it. I've got it. I've got this nailed. And it was more, I can do this. I've got to do this. And I want to be a good example to my children, and all the good reasons for doing it. But every time too, I thought eventually I'll be able to just drink normally like other people, moderately. So I think that was in the back of my mind. And also eventually I thought, I haven't drunk for 3 months. Maybe I'll just try drinking with dinner, so you feel like you've got a handle on it. You've got control over it. And also a little bit of you're missing out, that fear of missing out. Other people are drinking. Why can't I? It's just a substance. Why can't I just have it when I feel like it? Yeah, so a bit of frustration there.
Yeah, got it. So it's kind of like when you tried those other things, it was always like that lingering thing in the back of your mind, like, one day I'll be able to do it. It wasn't like ever a big decision where it was like, that's it. It was always in the back of your head.
Yeah, I think so. And some of the programs I did, they said, what do you want to do about alcohol? And I said, I just want to be able to drink moderately, which I did really want to be able to drink moderately, but I couldn't. But I thought I should be able to because other people can. And I did for probably most of my life. I did just drink moderately or not at all. So I felt surely I can do that again, but I can't. Yeah.
Yeah. And the real thing is like, why would you want to? But anyway, that's a topic for another video. So what was it that made you? What was it that made you decide to join the program?
I was on my laptop out in our little patio area, and I'd been drinking, and I came in and I dropped my computer on the hard floor, and my husband and my son just looked at me and they picked it up, and you feel like this is ridiculous. This is really stupid. And I felt really bad about it because it's an expensive piece of equipment. And it was kind of a bit of an epiphany. I thought, no, I can't do this. I can't live like this. It's got me. I haven't got it. It's got me. And that really was. And I'd been listening to your videos on YouTube. I'd listened to them for quite a while, and I thought, yep. And then, end up talking to you. Yeah.
And now here we are, 3 months later.
Yeah, that's right. The rest is history. So
yeah. So how has Soberclear been different to other things that you've tried in the past?
That's a good question. I think you need to decide there's no going back. There's no going back to it. You have to make that conscious decision. There's no going back. And as you quite often say, why would you want to? It's just a poison. Why do you need it? And then you really have to say, I actually don't need it. I spent most of my life either not drinking it or hardly drinking it. So I don't need it. And you have to make a conscious step to just put it completely behind you. It's just, you don't need it. But you have to come to that realization totally yourself. But it was fantastic having your support. I think you do benefit greatly from having support. Yep.
Awesome. So how would you say life looks now? Like, what's happened since you've stopped drinking? Like, how does life look different now?
Yeah, you get your evenings back, you get your money back, you get your time back. It's because it's a real time thief, alcohol. So I'd start drinking 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sometimes earlier. So by the time my husband got home, I'd nearly finished a bottle. So, and you're useless for anything, really. And you're not really staggering around, but you sit and watch a movie, you fall asleep in front of it. You wake up in the morning, you think, oh, why did I do that again? But now the mornings are the same every morning. I feel fine. Every morning I feel good. Don't even think about it. It's not even an issue. That's the amazing thing. It's not even an issue now. It's not like, oh, wish I could have a drink, or no. So it's just very,
nice.
Very different.
And so, yeah, love it. So then what do your family think about the change?
It's funny, I think they didn't think I was going to stick to it, because my daughter, who's in Melbourne, says, how you going with the drinking, Mum? I said, oh, no, I'm not drinking. So it's like, oh, how are you going with it? They don't really want to say, have you stopped, or what's happening? And I said, oh, no, I'm not drinking. No, why would I drink? I'm not drinking. So it's almost like now this is the new me, and everyone just accepts it. Yeah. And my husband's drinking less, I think, because I don't drink. And, found some great non-alcoholic drinks I really love. And, yeah, it's great.
Love it. Yeah. What about work as well? Is work improved?
Well, I because of the work I do, I felt quite unhappy that I wasn't able to control a substance. And often I would be with people that had trouble with substances. And I thought, oh, how can I help them? That was another thing in the back of my mind. How can I help people if I can't help myself first? The good thing about having a problem is you understand people that do have a problem. So that's been a positive in one way. I really get a lot of things they say. I think, yeah, I thought that, I did that. I know what you mean, without having to tell them exactly. So even though it helps me to understand, I feel you almost feel clean. I think, when people say, oh, I've got clean from drugs, it must be this sort of feeling that you feel clean. Yeah, so it's better.
Love it. Awesome. Yeah, for sure. So what's one piece of advice you'd give to somebody that's thinking about joining the Soberclear program?
I think see it as a permanent life change, that it's not, I'll do this for a while and then I'll get control of my alcohol, then I'll go back to it moderately. I think see it as a huge benefit in your life, a good thing to do, to give it up, and you're not really giving up anything. Your life, actually, there's a lot of things that are a lot better, and people are quite funny to be around when they're drinking, but it's good to watch, to be an observer and realize I don't have to do that. I don't need that. It's you just feel clean and good. You feel good. And I tell you another thing, your moods don't go up and down as much. I found my moods would be quite, up and down, and that's all gone. That's completely gone. It's pretty steady. So there's a lot, you're not giving up anything, which is something you say as well. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do it.
Love it.
Yeah.
Well, Love it. Thanks so much, Heather.
You're welcome.